Hey people, welcome back to my channel. Today I still wanted to continue to talk about how to improve your circle and what that really means in the grand scheme of things, right? So today, not today, but a few days ago, about 2 days ago, had a difficult conversation with my cousin. And that conversation was, that you're supposed to have a vehicle in order to maximize your opportunities. Because one thing about me is I'm always trying to maximize my opportunities. What does that really mean by maximizing your opportunities? So for example, if you're 20 years old and you're just about to graduate college and you have the option of being on unemployment because you are a student or whatever the case may be, or you have the option of receiving food stamps. What tends to happen is that what I've seen is people work less hard because basically the government is their new parent, their new husband, their new whatever the case may be, right? And obviously this is not the case for everyone. Some people just desperately need it, whether their skill set or their education or their lack of understanding has put them in a situation where, they may need this for a period in time, but not for a long time. Whatever the case may be, there are situations where due to these packages, the government packages that you receive, you're unable to get a car. Because if you have a car, then you forego some of these packages. Or if you get a higher paying job, you may not be able to receive housing assistance anymore. Or if you leave the nest, meaning leave your parents' home, you won't receive the free rent or the reduced rent, right? So there's a lot of reasons why a lot of people stay in situations to where, of course, you can live your life. You can go out with your friends. You can have fun. You can go on dates. You can buy the best clothes. You can do all these things. But the thing is, you never progress in the sense of having large investments for retirement, having a home and growing that home, right? So for example, in Columbus, Ohio, you can find homes for as low as $100,000, I'm sure. Maybe a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom house. With government assistance, you still may be able to get into those types of homes, right? But when raising a family and in a better neighborhood, a better environment for them, you may be looking upwards of 400,000. And in order to get to that evaluation, in order to get to that number, you're going to need to put yourself in a situation where you do have a car, you do maximize your opportunities in earnings, and you're just putting your best foot forward. So the way I look at it is, let's say you're 20 years old. You've essentially lived a quarter of your whole entire life, and you had the option of working hard in order to improve and boost your resume and boost your skill set and boost your experience, or not working at all and still receiving the same amount of dollars for, essentially doing nothing. A lot of people will take the option of doing nothing. And what that leads to sometimes can be laziness. Not in all cases, obviously, but sometimes it can lead to laziness. Sometimes it can lead to complacency. Sometimes it can lead to comfortability. And what I have to say to that is, if you're already comfortable where you are, then good for you. But for those who want to be in the circle that I am building, those who want to improve their life drastically and is not afraid of working hard, essentially, that is the people that I surround myself with. Those are the people that I want to be around. And a lot of people will say that they want to be that type of individual, the individual that works hard, the individual that's able to purchase what they want, drive anywhere they want, fly anywhere they want. But you don't get there with complacency. And so when I talk about improving my circle, or the conversation that I had with my cousin, is essentially just, moving forward with a purpose, with a sense of being in the right direction. So he had just completed several courses and is now on track to land a really, really high paying job. And, I'm sure that he's not looking everywhere that he possibly can because the lack of transportation, the lack of a vehicle, the time constraints, all those things. So how can you maximize your opportunities in finding a job that pays the most and that will provide the most value, the most stability, and honestly, just provide the best lifestyle for you when you don't have a vehicle to your name, you don't have a driver's license, you don't have your driver's permit? So what I'm essentially saying is do not put yourself in a box. Allow opportunities to meet you where they are. I just got offered a job in Cincinnati, Ohio. I live in Columbus, Ohio. Now, that job in Cincinnati, Ohio is not necessarily worth me moving at this time. However, the option is there for me to move because I am capable. I have reliable transportation. I have nothing holding me back. My homes are being paid for by tenants. I can move anytime I want to move, and I can take on that opportunity just because I want to see how it is, or just because I like the people who are talking to me, right? But essentially, it is up to you to determine who you want to be in life and who you want to be around in life. And that circle for improvement comes with you setting clear goals, expectations, and standards on those who you're around. For me, that means that I'm going to tell it like it is. And whether you like it or not, you have a decision to make. Are you going to be someone of the same character and mindset as me or not? And you go from there. Now, of course, there will always be love, but we won't have the same conversations that I'm having with everyone else. And we won't speak as much, and we won't, converse as much because our goals, our plans, our lifestyle is on two completely different playing fields, two completely different parts, frame of mind, frameworks, right? So again, when looking to improve your circle, first improve on yourself, improve the qualities that you're looking to improve. Whether that be reading a book a day, whether that be studying stock market investing, studying real estate investing. A lot of people are interested in flipping homes. In this economy, I'm sure that there's always going to be opportunity out there to flip, but of course it's more difficult now. So you got to do your due diligence, take your time, and continue to learn the asset market that you're looking to be in. So, for example, I just interviewed for a job that would make me the manager of a complex that has 103 apartment buildings. And they said that I shouldn't have my real estate license in order to manage their properties. It would be a conflict of interest, for whatever the case may be. Now, the good thing is, although I did want to get my real estate license, I hadn't. So now I got to look at the benefits of getting a real estate license versus not having one and how that will impact my life moving forward. Well, the real estate license hasn't added to my life because I've never had one and I don't see the benefits of it at this time. However, it hasn't subtracted from my life because, again, I've never purchased or did the studies for one, And now I have an opportunity that requires me to not have one. And so you can see, you got to just weigh the pros and the cons. But when it comes to a vehicle, obviously cost is a con, but everything else should be a pro for the most part. Just weigh that out. And of course, if you live in certain cities and you want to stay in certain cities, just not due to complacency, but due to opportunity, and they have bus routes and they have reliable transportation to all jobs, you can go 40 miles away within 40 minutes time span, then I would say, okay, you may not need a vehicle in order to do the things that you do. So, and if you work from home, because you're a software engineer or computer engineer, you also may not need a vehicle to do what you do. And so, you can literally automate your whole life and just have a food delivery system to your home. But again, I've been talking a lot lately on improving your circle, improving your relationships, improving your workplace value. Don't forget that in doing so, you're improving yourself, one step at a time. Each time I do a video like this, I want to just drop one gem on self-improvement, so that you're not only holding others accountable, but you're holding yourself accountable. So thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.